Yo, I made a video about Masters of the Universe 2026 whenever it was very first announced, but now we have actual looks at the movie, actual posters, actual trailers, so let's go ahead and talk about it. First up, what we know about the story. Okay, Adam's mom sent him into the regular planet Earth, which in the cartoon and everything like that, she is an astronaut who goes to Eternia, like, by accident. And that's how that happens. And then she meets King Randor and everything like that, and, Adam's born. Man-at-Arms is their main guard and general of Eternia, the Kingdom of Eternia, and everything like that. Tila is Man-at-Arms' daughter. All of them are shown. Idris Elba, I was worried about him playing him, I don't even really know why. I just think, every time I think of Idris Elba, I always think of, like, a more comedic character, and Man-at-Arms has his funny moments, but he's usually like a really strong like father figure to Adam and Tila and everything, and I like that about him, and it seems like they're doing that with this Man-at-Arms. He looks really good as Man-at-Arms. Skeletor looks absolutely peak. They haven't done any voices or anything. I'm really hoping they don't ruin it with Jared Leto. He is one of the worst actors ever. I'm genuinely convinced any movie with him is doomed after all of the movies that he's been in that are just absolute garbage. But yeah, the Skeletor looks good. We haven't heard him speak or anything as of yet, so I'm still waiting for that. But yeah, hopefully it'll sound good too. He seems like he could do a good Skeletor voice. Like, I've done videos of me doing the Skeletor voice, like 2 or 3, because I'm a huge He-Man fan and everything. But yeah, he seems like he's gonna do pretty good. But Skeletor himself looks absolutely great. It looks pretty practical effects too, except for the red eyes. I think that's the only part of the CG. He-Man, the dude playing Adam, looks pretty good. Man-at-Arms looks great, like I said. The chick playing Tila looks good. He-Man's mom, Adam's mom, looks pretty good. The actress looks like she just like in the cartoon. King Randor was not shown, which makes me a little bit worried. I hope they're not doing a whole dead trope type of thing. I really hope he's still alive. Honestly, every character looks really good. Beastman looks a little bit generic troll type of character, so I'm hoping he'll look like he does in the cartoon. Like, he looks pretty close to what he does in the cartoon, but his fur is like really gray and everything for some reason. I'm just hoping that they make him look a little bit more accurate to the coloration and everything from the cartoons. No sign of Merman, Trapjaw, anything of Hordak. Didn't think Hordak would be in it anyways. That's more of a She-Ra thing. None of the, Mosquito or any of them, which is, yet again, Hordak's army. But yeah, it is a little bit weird not seeing Merman or Trapjaw or any of them. Hopefully they'll be in it at least a little bit. Trapjaw is my personal favorite. Merman is my second favorite, which, everyone knows I love fish people in many different ways. But yeah, I just genuinely, this movie looks really good, like, character-wise, like how they made the characters look and everything, but the story is what's got me worried, because in the actual everything, like cartoons and everything, it's Prince Adam is born, his mom is from Earth, and you just go from there. He gets the sword from Castle Grayskull, the sorceress is there, everything like that. He becomes He-Man, and he protects Eternia. That's it. This, it's making it where he's very young when she sends him to Earth. He looks for the sword over and over just to try and get home, which will probably be a good story, but it's a very cliche story, a very overused story for just movies like this in general. Whenever you have a superhero movie like based on a cartoon or a video game, they always do this, where it's like, they're either coming to our world for the entirety of the movie, or the character was never actually in that world, they were in our world, since they were children. Because I don't know, that kind of sucks, but whatever. The story seems a little bit cliche, overused, still seems like it's gonna be good. The CG looks great, but the world of Eternia overall looks very dark. Like, not like dark like dark fantasy and stuff like that. It looks normal, like, for the type of like feeling of Eternia, but it doesn't look bright enough, I don't think. Eternia is usually in the cartoons and everything very bright, very vibrant. It has a good coloration, but in this it's just, it looks like you're watching an MCU movie. Like, it genuinely looks like you're watching Guardians of the Galaxy with how muted some of the colors are and everything. Like, it reminds me of Wakanda for some reason, like with the flying cars and everything. It reminds me more of Wakanda than it does Eternia, which is kind of making me worried, because I really hope they delve deep into the Eternian like world and everything. Hopefully they do good. Castle Grayskull looks amazing. Like, the CGI on it and everything looks absolutely peak. Snake Mountain, I'm pretty sure there was a little clip of it. I might be thinking of something else. Hopefully I'm thinking of this trailer. But I saw Snake Mountain on there, so yeah, it looked good. Everything looks really good. The story just seems really, like I said, cliche and overused, and I hope that it's not just going in the same direction as every other movie like this, and hopefully it does keep some of that good feeling of the He-Man universe, because it just seems very, very paint by the numbers type of story-wise. So yeah, hopefully it's good, but the story has me a little bit worried. Not hearing Jared Leto's voice as Skeletor has me worried. If you want to hear what I think a Skeletor voice should sound like, go to the original series is absolutely peak. Love it. That's the one I use as a base template whenever I do the Skeletor voice, and all of the videos that I have done the Skeletor voice in. I'll put those videos in the description if you guys want to see them. They're very short, just little funny clips that I made. And other than that, I think the best version we've ever had is the 2002 series, which is the one I grew up with, the animated series. Absolutely peak, best storytelling, best character-wise, best, literally everything is the best. Yeah, but that Skeletor voice is right in between evil, cackling villain and just true evil, like truly maniacal, genius type of evil. I think it's a very good mixture of the two. And then you have Mark Hamill in this new Masters of the Universe doing his basically just Joker plus his regular voice, kind of a mixture of it to make it a little bit more tame. That's basically all that is. Mark Hamill's a good voice actor, but he sounds like Joker, just like Joker in every single thing he plays. Which, I mean, that's why you pay him to be in your stuff, is so that you can have, the Joker voice actor. So yeah, that's about it. To be completely honest, this movie looks like it's going to be a solid popcorn movie, but nothing that's going to blow a He-Man fan out of the water. Kids will probably love it, which, I mean, they should. It's a He-Man movie. It'd be weird if kids didn't. But I think He-Man fans, other than the story-wise, other than the cheap, oh, look at this, it's a character, I feel like they aren't gonna really dig this movie, just because it seems like something we've seen a million times with a million other adaptations of a million other cartoons, video games, manga, literally everything. Yeah. I'm hoping the story is better than I think it's gonna be, but I'm not really thinking it's gonna be. You know what I mean, hopefully. Yeah. Man, I really hope this is good, because the last He-Man movie we got was not good at all. It was literally just only in our world, and there was a whole bunch of characters nobody cared about, missing a whole bunch of characters people did care about. The only good thing about that 80s live-action He-Man movie is Skeletor, and that's because the actor just did an amazing job, and the Skeletor makeup and stuff just looked really weird but cool at the same time. It was cool. He was, at least. Everything else was just kind of meh about that movie. As far as some of the characters I was talking about wanting to see in this trailer, we did not get Trapjaw, didn't get Merman, but the one that's kind of got me worried is we didn't get to see Orko at all. Meaning they either took Orko out because they think he's too annoying, which I hear a lot of people say. I love Orko. I personally love the man. But it's either going to be Orko is captured, Orko does not exist yet, it's going to end with Orko being created or whatever, or they're not showing him in the trailer because they're going to use him. Oh dear God, they're going to use him as an annoying, marketable plushie. They're going to make him like the Minions, basically. Which, please don't. God, I don't even know what company is making this movie. Please don't do that. I guess it's Hasbro. It's gonna be Hasbro, right? They own the He-Man brand, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, please do not do that to my boy. If you have to pick out of any of those, please pick that he's captured. And whenever he's released, it's revealed that he had to be captured because he was like one of the only beings that could actually help stop Skeletor or something. That would be so cool. He's always like a clumsy sorcerer. I really like Orko. Orko's a cool dude. Out of all of the 80s, like, annoying side characters like Snarf and Orko. Man, who else? I think, my God, are those the only two? No, the Unicorn from Dungeons and Dragons is one, I guess. Dungeons and Dragons isn't that big of a series though, like an animated series. Yeah, out of all of them, like every single annoying side character in all of these like 80s animated series, it's definitely Orko. Orko is my favorite. But yeah, I just really, really hope this is good. And I just wanted to talk about the things I really thought were good and some of the things that's got me a little bit worried. Overall, I think this is going to be a pretty good movie. If you're a He-Man fan, you'll like it. If you're not a He-Man fan, you'll probably like it too. I don't know. The story God, please make the story a little bit more interesting than every single other adaptation of other stuff that does this exact same story. Please. That's all I'm asking.